Congressman Greg Steube. Congressman, thanks for being with us. So I'm listening to these comments from some of your colleagues about how there's no evidence out there. Of course, the reason we have whistleblowers is to say that the DOJ got in the way of getting the evidence that we're looking for. Do you think that the plea deal falling apart yesterday with Hunter Biden will be the catalyst to actually maybe getting to some of the evidence that Democrats say is missing?
Well, first of all, we have tons of evidence. We have business partners that have testified, like Tony Bobulinski has gone on TV and said that Joe Biden was involved in their meetings. We have the whistleblowers in the IRS that said the DOJ wouldn't allow them to issue warrants and that Joe Biden was involved in some of the business dealings. We have discovery information through the Oversight Committee of financial information that they funneled all these payments through LLCs that the Biden family was involved in. You have Grassley releasing that form from the FBI of the $5 million payment in Ukraine to Biden. I mean, I don't know what more evidence you would want, and obviously the impeachment inquiry would allow us to do further discovery to make it clear to the American people and to the Democrats that there's plenty of evidence on corruption and bribery charges to bring an impeachment inquiry to President Biden. The Democrats impeached President Trump over a phone call to a foreign leader, and we're going to sit back and not do anything after we have very strong evidence that there's corruption and bribery involved at the highest levels of our government.
Do you think a special counsel, though, is now needed to help propel this further forward?
Well, the special counsel would fall under Merrick Garland, and Merrick Garland's been doing everything that he can to assist Hunter Biden and the Biden family through all these different prosecutions. If we open an impeachment inquiry here in the House, we have the ability to go through the subpoena process, the discovery process, do the investigation on our own, and give that information to the American people.
Congressman, I just want to pivot to another story that we're following closely today. The House Judiciary Committee has decided in about the past hour to delay a vote on whether to hold Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg in contempt of Congress. That was, of course, over Meta's response to a subpoena for documents relating to censorship. That vote now not happening after Meta is coming through with more documents, sharing Jim Jordan now sharing those documents on Twitter. My question to you, Congressman, is do you think Mark Zuckerberg is now off the hook now that this vote has been delayed?
Well, it's pretty sad that you have to threaten a subpoena for documents to get the information that we've requested in a professional manner, and suddenly right before a vote on contempt, suddenly documents are produced. I'm sure it'll take them a little bit of time to go through some of that, but if we don't have the documents that we have specifically requested, then I would believe that Jim Jordan and the committee is going to move forward with that contempt hearing, but right now it seems like they've gotten some of the information that we're requesting, so they won't take that step if they don't have to.
Congressman Greg Steube, thank you so much for your time on multiple issues. Really appreciate it. Some stocks that we're